Welcome back, folks. This is a wonderful sight for all to see. What a full lineup here on the grid. Starting off with Ganati Gusiri, number 18 up first. Then Jono Lester, the 159 machine with Asai from Vatana Motorsports. Pizzano and K. Van Dam from Vatana as well. Absolute Racing representing, driven by Chang Kung Fu in 4th position. And Saran S and Afik from Racing Spirit in 5th. Once again, folks, this is coming back to Thailand's Supercar GTM plus GTM/GT Asia, round number 4. That's right, folks. We're waiting for the race to start. We're going to have some media time there down by the grid. See somebody taking a selfie there in front of the row of the sea of cars there. Wow. And a whole lot of drivers here. International drivers as well. Number 55 right there. You see Mr. Saran and Yazid. In 5th position. 59 machine. Gusiri and Buriram Pak D. In 6th position on the grid. Wachira Rung Ruang, number 88. In 7th position. Pirom Pakdi and Van Dam in 8th position with the 89 machine. Asava Ham and Reed in the 28 machine. Down on 9th on the grid. Here's Gusiri for you. Gadati Gusiri from the East Cola by AAS Motorsports. 18 up all the way in the front. If you notice, that's a Bentley. Monster of machines. Once again, folks, if you're going to catch this or any of the replays here on Thailand Super Series, go check it out at thailandsuperseries.net. And switch on over to either the Thai or the English commentary. And it'll match up with the pictures. I doubt that the camera's going to work its way all the way down the grid to the 22nd car there. But right now up front is the S machine 18 S Cola by AAS Motorsports. This is Vutigon. Oh. Gusiri. Here's the 159. Vatana Motorsports representing in 2nd place. Mr. Asai. It's going to be a 1-hour race, by the way. 60 minutes, count 'em and weep. Grueling race, and with all that horsepower under the hood, going to be a lot to handle. Vatana Motorsports right here for you as well. Betting that's 90. Van Burio. 13. Absolute Racing. Shen Kang Fu and Jingzhu, the teammates that are teaming up together. This is Jingsu. From China, a bronze and silver duo. 55 Racing Spirit, PSC Motors. Yazid will be piloting. So, Mr. Tong actually, and Yazid together as a duo. Oh, we got a little gurney flap on front of that Audi there. Extra downforce up front. 59 machine. Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. Kantasa Kusari and Buriram Pak D as a team. From Singh, Soda Singh. 88. Vatana Motorsports 2. The machine that will be piloted by Wachira Rungrung. '89, Singh Motorsport Team Thailand. Buriram Pakti and Van Dam. The Ferrari. Nope. Buriram Pakti will be going first at it. Another Plan B machine, the number 28 from Vatana Motorsport. Here we go. Mr. Sawahem. He will be pairing up with Mr. Reed later on if they do switcheroo. Of course, they're going to have to. Here's the 60 machine, Ferrari. Painkiller Racing, Thailand. Paul Kanchanapaz and Asakun. Mr. Napat there. Here's another Audi 155 N Sport Motors by Absolute Racing. Fong and Fiorendo. Steering wheel. 1 minute left to go. Engines already started. You can hear the rumble through the walls here. And this is, trust me, it's very thick concrete walls and you can feel the rumble. Wow. Unbelievable. Supercar GTM Plus with the GTM and GT Asia. Round 4. Here's the mascot for you. Dancing his way off the grid. And as all the safety crew gets to their allocated positions, 15 seconds left to go. Get ready to go racing. First, a formation lap. Still got good weather here in Buriram. Not scheduled to rain until anytime until the evening. Hopefully it won't rain at all, providing a nice time here for a Sunday, June 3rd. These guys don't need to peel off on the formation lap. I'm going to conserve the tires as much as possible. You got to think about it. They're going for a 1 hour race here, 60 minutes with pits. Some are paired up for duo driver formation, and some have single drivers. Around 20 nationalities racing right now here in Thailand at the Supercar GTM Plus, GTM, and GT Asia round 4. By the way, there is a female driver here on this grid right now. The only female driver right now on the grid, teamed up with Bilski, and her name is Frey. Car number 27, so keep an eye out there. Driving for Be Quick, the Audi. Yesterday they had an incident, took out their transmission, or had some issues there, and then of course today they were able to get it back on track. So good luck to them this time. Hopefully hoping for a good run without any incidents. Here we go. That's the shot right here I was looking for. Bilski and Frey confirmed back on track. Good to see them. McLaren, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche, Audi. You even have a Super 86 for you from the Toyota Team Thailand as well. And Bentley, of course, can't forget that car. He's in the lead. S. Cola by AAS Motorsports up in the lead. Then 159 with Vatana Motorsports. And after the formation lap is done, they've got to come in for a gathering. All right. Track temperature is at 41.7 degrees Celsius. Getting hot. 56% humidity. Now the pit crew team's got to be prepared if the cloud does roll in, because before the lunchtime we didn't see these clouds form up. And these clouds came in pretty quick. So I'm thinking management in each team in the pits must have their tires ready. Excuse me, just in case. We had a few drops here or there. But can you imagine if you're all the way in the back of the row, like for example, number 23, what he will see for the 23 car out in 22nd position from Sig Motorsports Team Thailand. 23 is Buriram Pakti and Street Try. He's going to see a whole load of cars in front of him, and all supercars. Talk about traffic. Where they're definitely not jammed. Here's a shot of the OB car right there for you. Hello, V6. Say hello to my little friends. V6 production with all the camera angles out there for you. At least at all the turns and corners, there are a total of 12. The length of this track is counting down at 4,554 meters. And the stretch is at 1,000 meters. And for these supercars, 1,000 meters is nothing. They can push it. All right. Lights are off. Blinkety blink is off for the pace car. We're about to go racing soon. 2x2 formation, most likely rolling start. Red light not off yet. Oh, here we go. They're looking at that red. Once that red goes off, we're racing full blast. Bentley about to get it going. Here we go, racing. 3 abreast up front. Escola by AS Motorsports. Watana Motorsports up front as well. They're going for a gunning, not backing up. Lamborghini side by side with the Bentley. Here we go. 2 Vatanas, 159 and 90, side by side. Here we see it. Whoa! You ever see an off-road Lamborghini? No siree, Bob. But Bentley's on the inside lane. He's not budging away against the Lamborghini 159 from Vatana. Man, Escola is pushing it hard. AES Motorsports, got to be careful. We got two Lambos queuing up against each other. 90. Top three right now from Escola, AES Motorsports. Be quick, going off the grid just for a second or two. Number 27 right there. Bielski and Frey, the duo. This is just the beginning, folks. Take it easy, take it easy. Safety first. You've got a whole lot of racing to go with 58.5 minutes left to go. The race is not won on the first lap, so those that know will take it easy. And if you push it too hard, an hour of racing for these supercars is going to be very exhausting, not just for the cars itself, but of course for the drivers, mentally and physically. You probably noticed that the single drivers out there will most likely be conserving their energy, like Ali Hamden, number 72, who's currently in 8th position, got moved up recently. Be quick racing team. And Kicks as well, the 26 machine, also from Be Quicks. They're going to be conserving their energy as well. But Gusari and Itra Uvasak from Escola by AES Motorsports putting up a good defensive line there, blocking off the Lambo. Lambo goes wide off again, off on the shoulders there. Ooh, gotta be careful not to close in and clothesline him off. The 18 machine up against 159. All eyes on the front two, battling out for first place. Meanwhile, number 90 hang out in 3rd position. Check out the replay. Man, 27 just got 180 and bumped off by 59. Luckily, wasn't swiped in the back by oncoming traffic. 59 machine Singh. Plan B by Absolute Racing. Simmer down. Pit windows open. Don't forget at 140.33, and it only lasts until 150.33. That's only 10 minutes open for pit. That's a while. According to the clocks here, it's only 119. So they've got to strategize and make sure they can make the run last as long as possible without any issues. So some of the top drivers out there will probably come in and pit somewhere in between 145. But past 150 and that's it, pit's closed. And the rules regulations is only 4 people down by the pits for your crew. 1 lollipop guy, 1 guy to get the driver out or in. And then 2 guys for the whatever that needs to be done. Of course, wheels or fill-ups. And only 1 air jack provided. So currently, positions are not changed as of now. We're seeing 3 Lamborghinis trailing the Bentley. Man, if this was a movie, this is totally wacky. I never imagined seeing this many supercars on the screen at one time. 22 supercars on track. Once again, I'd like to say thank you to Payatai Hospital, Yamaha, GS Batteries, ETS Racing, Itemitsu, Toyota, Be Quick, Sing, and Michelin, of course, for providing the wonderful 4 patches these cars gotta handle and deal with. 41 degrees and climbing on the temperature scale, because these cars are putting full acceleration, including G-force turns, onto those tires. Ticket Melon, gotta say thank you to you too, and of course True Vision and Boxer Racing. Organized by Racing Spirit, right here for Thailand Super Series 2018. We got a split screen issue here right now. Lamborghini getting a little bit frisky in the second position. 159 Carvatana. Not giving up, but the Dunkin' Donuts back there with the number 60 car. Painkiller Racing Thailand gets past and then turns into the infield all on his own. I'm not sure what had happened. It's a straightaway. Lost control just a bit. Was able to bring it out or not get hit. Got to be careful there. He's in the way of oncoming traffic. Andrew Bilski just passed through there, Andrew and Frey. Waiting to see if the Ferrari can start up again and move forth. Meanwhile, back up front, the 159 machine from Watanabe is still chasing away Escola, AS Motorsports. Seven minutes already into the race with 53 minutes left to go. Pit opens at 1:40. Don't forget, folks. Now the incident at turn 5 just now, we got between cars 59 and 27 is under investigation. We'll wait to see what happens there. The front three, the top four actually, is leaving a big old gap between the rest of the field. We got 18 followed by 159 and 90 for the top three. Fourth place goes to 55 machine, Racing Spirit, ESC Motor. Up front, the gap is not closing, it's actually stretching out. Back on the split. Here we have a Be Quick 26 for you right there. Be Quick Racing Team currently in 13th position right now. 10th in this class. About to get hunted down by, ooh, that's an 88. No, that's, okay, 72. Porsche just got surpassed there. Be Quick Racing Team 72 just dropped down a notch. 9 to 10. 88. Watanabe Motorsports 2 moves up instead, takes its place. Ripple strips being massaged gently by the 18 AS Motorsport Bentley. Bentley known for the luxurious ride and comfort. Not here, sirree. This is going to be known for Racing Monster. On track. Here's the Toyota Team Thailand for you with a Super 86. There's a 72 in 10th position. Back on the single screen for you. Nice big old view. 90 machine, Watanabe Motorsports. Incident 26 Porsche. Turns around, almost gets T-boned by 15, almost. That's a close call. Good brakes on the 15 machine. Escola PTT Racing Team on the 15. Currently down in 19th or so position. It's a close call. I mean, everybody's probably on their toes. Got to get ready. If you don't make a mistake, the guy in front of you is probably going to if you put a lot of pressure on him. And so you got to be ready on the brakes as much as possible, or that steering wheel to steer away from the possible damage that you're going to cause if you ram into them. Rounding turn 3 right there, setting it up. Giving a little bit of a dust bath for you right there for the 159 machine. Bentley up front, still in the lead. Coming around for turn 4, setting it for 5. On the inside line, Singh, 88, takes it over from 39, Super GT 80, the 86, Toyota Team Thailand. 88, Watana Motorsports 2. A totally separate team from Watana Motorsports because they have a number 2 in the back. They came in as a second team, bearing similar names. I noticed that the 88 Lamborghini doesn't have so much as a rake as compared to the Toyota Team Thailand's car right here. The shot right now, 39. 39 GTC competition for him. He's totally in the first place for him though, so that's good to know. However, he is in 8th position overall. Lamborghini looking for a place to just go in for a dab there behind the Bentley. Bentley's saying no, not a chance. Come at me, I'll try to outrun you as fast as I can. And even for a big machine like that, the Bentley goes through the corner very gracefully, I might add. Ganati Kusuri and Butigon, those team guys are holding it strong up front. Jono Lester, Akihiro in second. Pisanu and K Van. 90 machine, Lamborghini green. Okay, we're about to go one lap ahead of the last GoPro Ferrari there. So he's got to give way. Here in the pits, 15 makes it back with a little push from safety crew. Tanat and Mankong. We saw earlier Escola PTT Racing Team, that car avoided a collision, but now he's in pits though. So for that GTC car that was holding it down for 8th in this position, he's in pits. Very early in the race. Lamborghini going extra wide there, not sure why he wants to go the extra mileage. VMAX speed, let's check it out. 252 by Watana Motorsports 159. That orange Lambo is going 252. Meanwhile, the green one in the back is going 255, number 90. But he's not being able to pass, and their positions and formations are still the same. Interesting to note, top velocity for that Bentley is only going at 249.1, not cracking 250 yet, but he's still up front. So that means he's got the advantage in the corners. So let's check it out. It seems that the two Lamborghinis are going to go on a battle with each other, even though from the same team, Watana Motorsports, because they're clumping together right now. Meanwhile, back out there, the 55 machine from Racing Spirit, PSC, will likely be able to close the gap between 3rd and 4th. Here's a shot of Absolute Racing right there. 13 climbing, trying to climb up right now, currently in 6th position. With a Ferrari 89 up front from Singh Motorsports Team Thailand. 89, Jerome Bakdi Van Dam. It's, oh, I probably want to mention this. It's Jerome Bakdi and Van Dam up against Kung Fu and Jingzhou. And no, this is not a martial arts movie or anything. Incident at the turn 12 between cars 155 and 26 and 15 are under investigation right now. So that's a little bit of nerve-wracking for the teams until the final decision is official. As you can see now, the Lamborghinis are not moving away, but more like trailing away behind the Bentley. Interesting to see what will happen with... There's a little bit of a wave in the back of that Lamborghini there. The 90 from Watana Motorsports, the green one. On the right side, rear bumper. That's acting as a hindrance in aerodynamics for sure. But weirdly enough, he has a faster VMAX time than the 159. Jono and Akihiro chasing away. Pitsanu and Kei in third. Car 90 right there. Meanwhile, Saran trying to play catch-up, trying to get up into third position at least. Currently not putting any pressure up on car 90. You see that arrow part about to fall off from the... It's like a parachute. Rounding the bend, here's the S. Through 9, 10, and 11 curve. Setting up for turn 12. '90 seems to be closing the gap up against teammate there in Watana Motorsports. 18 minutes already in. 11 laps. Top 10 for you, 18 machine. Followed by 159 in second place. The 90 machine from Watana in third. Racing Spirit 55 in fourth. 89 from Sing Motorsports Team Thailand in fifth. 13. Absolute Racing in sixth position. Asvahem, the 28 machine from Watana Motorsports, is still in seventh. And Watana Motorsports 2, the 88, right behind him. The two Toyota Team Thailand cars, the GTC class, are paired up together, the 39 and 38 car. Hanging out at 9 and 10, so that would round out the top 10 right there for you. 39, of course, Naoki and Natawood. About to get knocked again. The Bentley flashing the light to let them know 11 gotta get out of the way. Be Quick Racing Team. 11 making a move over. Bamber and Chang. Nobody's gonna crack 260. So if you want to know what the top speeds are, or the possibility for these supercars are, for the 1,000 meter dash, they're reading at around 252, 255s. Here's 55 for you, Racing Spirit PSC. over 20 nationalities representing for this race here in Buriram. And TSS is proud to have them take part in such an international race now. And this one's from China here. 13, Absolute Racing. Chang, Kung Fu and Jingsu. There's Absolute crew looking on. Looking at the progress digitally through all their information, sending from the car. And of course from officials as well. Ganeti and Utigon currently still first position in the 18 AES Motorsports there. Bentley, Jono, Lester, and Akihiro. Asai, 159 machine. There you go, the orange Lambo. Vatana. And the 90 Vatana machine. Then Buriram. Very smooth running right now. Almost. Just like number 90 wants to climb up a bit in the ranks. Up against the same teammate, Vatana. Here's 27 for you on the inside line. And makes a switcheroo with the 59. 59 there. Sing, Plan B by Absolute Motors. Siri and Pirom Pakdi from Singh. Meanwhile, Bilski and Frey in the 27 gotta play catch up. Saran still in fourth with Afik. Waterwood and Carlo in fifth. Soon the pits will be opened. And we're about to see who's going to go in first. Once again, only 4 guys will be able to have contact with the car. The lollipop guy, the switcheroo for the drivers, and of course the tire changers. Bentley right there being calling for a rite of passage past the Ferrari there. Ferrari finally lets him go. Saran still in fourth, Pizza Note. Third, Jono in second. Escola gonna in 18, still first. The 18 machine gotta stay in the pits. All right, pit window is open. They're about to come in. Let's see who goes in first, takes advantage. Or would they like to stay outside for as long as possible? Yeah. Most likely they'll come in first. Here's 39. Natavut is now in the seat. Nicknamed Mad Cow is in the seat for that Team Toyota Thailand. In the 39, switcheroo with Naoki. Like I said, 4 guys on the car, 1 air jack. You can stay as long as you want in the pits, but nobody wants to do that. But you cannot leave earlier than your allocated time, just to make the competition fair. You can see filling up the oil there. 55 Saran from Racing Spirit PSC motor. Change the added oil. Big tire. Get the driver in, ready to go. Strap him up. With only 1 air jack, they're still able to change tires faster than anybody out there on the streets. 13's also in pits. Sun Jin Soo and Chang Kung Fu. Switcheroo. 2 minutes and 5 seconds for that to be pits. Will Bamber. This is Will Bamber now in the driver's seat. 159 car Lamborghini on flames in the back of the Lamborghini there. What's going on there? Passes it up to teammate Buddy 90 for Vatana Motorsports, the Lamborghini that is on the grid in first position right now. Looks like a spin out with 159. Meanwhile, this is Rahel Frey, lady driver, for switching off with Daniel Bilski for Team Be Quick in pits. Making sure everything is okay. Another spin out. Donut goes round and round. Oh, is that a trick shot or what? Was able to recover. But then Natavut sees that the donut did a spin out. Did a donut there, a literal donut there for the 60 machine. Painkiller Racing Thailand put a good show there. Good recovery. Natavut right behind the 39 machine. Who is now in the orange Lambo that had just did a spin. 159 back in pits finally. Unix. While this is going on, want to say thanks to all the sponsors. Toyota, Sing, Be Quick. Of course, Sing being the prominent sponsor of this venue, this race series right here, Thailand Supercar GTM Plus, GTM, and GT Asia. Michelin tires, ETS Racing Fuel, Idemitsu, PPT Ultra Force Diesel, and GS batteries. Yamaha also as well, Payatai Hospital, Ticket Melon, True Vision, and Boxer Racing. The Audi getting ready to go out. Got to wait for his allocated time to finish up. Ferrari just pulls right in here from Sing Motorsports, the 23 machine. If he's playing by the game, he's currently smack in the 9th position right now on the overall races right here. Meanwhile, out there we've got Vatana Motorsports number 90 still on the track. The Bentley's back out there in 8th position. We see the center locking wheel being put in. center bolt. Almost, we're halfway done with the race and 29 minutes left to go. Full slicks. These guys are not anticipating any precipitation. Sun is totally out now. Paul goes out of the Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, here we go. Paul coming in. Okay, Paul going into the car. .55 on the side of the track. Not good for the Lambo out there. Racing Spirit. I remember it was just in the pits now. Now it's already on the side. Seems like everybody's trying to make the most of this situation where they have to come in and pit for mandatory pits. Gotta be careful for that Aka Porsche 29 Unix. Can't go over too much there. The 90 Lambo still holding on to the rear bumper. Thank goodness it's not falling off anymore. And here's the Unix 29 for you. TR Motorsports Racing Team, Unix, 18th position in GTC class. In the pits, you can't be under 55, and of course you can't speed over 60 for the limiter, otherwise you'll get penalized for that. But outside, you can go as fast as you want. Currently outside, you can go 256, held by Vatana Motorsports number 90, the green machine. .88, in and out. Vatana Motorsports 2. And Motorsports. 155. Here's 28. Is that 28? McLaren. Followed with the 11 machine from Be Quick. The Porsche in 16th position. 16th position and rising. 28 just did an overtake on the 88 Lambo. Pisanu right now leading the way with a K-Van. Car number 90, Hong Tae. Drops down to third position, 88 machine. Sandwiched in between is Kanati Kusuri and Butikon, the 18th AAS Motorsports. Finally, 90 gets back into the pits. Hold it as long as possible. Not sure if it was a strategy between team, within a team decision or not. A lot of cars. Of course, if he had come in simultaneously with his buddy there from Vatana, of course, the pit would have been over flooded with cars. So they had to come in one at a time, make a decision. '18, the Bentley, about to go get first position soon. Here is the 90, finally back in pit. Done changing all things, of course, with the time allocated for them. They can finally let go now and go back to racing. The reason why they are handicapped by the time within the pit is because every driver with a different license, different grade of license, certified by FIA, presents an advantage over one another. So they would need to equalize the game by using this method of keeping the cars in the pit, allocated time for each car individual. Now pit window is closed. From here on out, they should be able to race without worrying about coming in, unless of course they really need to change something. All eyes back on Bentley, because according to 39, hits the barrier hard on the right, not the wood. And his team buddy Kawamura, hopefully he's okay. I want to go back to see the replay or to see his current condition. He hit the barrier really hard. Tire is smashed up and all. He bounced rear control arm must have snapped or some sort. Bounced when he touched the rumble strip. Once he hit the grass, he was totally out of control. Could not bring the car back into the line. He hit the brakes. Is no use at that point. He slides on the grass, hits the barrier. Hopefully he is okay. He was doing pretty nicely until that moment. 39, Team Toyota Thailand took a beat right there. And now SC is out. Safety crew is going out there as fast as they can to check on Natavut. Hopefully he is okay. So no changing of positions right now. Meanwhile, out there, Watana Motorsports. And a shot of that 90 machine from Lamborghini. Still going good at 22 laps there. And retaining his position. According to officials here, we are using the FIA regulations for this series right here, for this group of racers for Thailand's Supercar GTM Plus and GTM GT Asia. We're using the pit window and time allocated for each car to stay in pits to equalize the playing field. Here's a shot on 13. Audi, painkiller. Sing Motorsports Team Thailand, weaving, making sure, keeping the temperatures optimal. Even though they're on safety SC, you can see that the cars are going pretty fast out there. McLaren, 28. Watana Motorsport. Here's Mr. Sontia Kumplum right there. Looking from the AAS with Mr. Mann right there. Here's a replay. Okay, one from Be Quick with 27 spin out. Another bash by the donut. 26 gets smashed by the S Cola 15. Then later on, the 15 came back into pits from damage. And here teammate Vatana had a slight collision with each other, but 90 was able to carry on forward without a hitch. This one was a donut for all to see. Did an actual donut, 360. Kept on going. Surprised not to Wood, I think, in the back. .55 was not able to go. Now, here's a slow motion shot. What had happened? The rear wheel started to get loose before it actually hit the rumble strip. Well, that's something to think about. 39, not to Wood, went straight into the wall, the barrier there. Luckily, with all the tires and safety gear, hopefully we'll keep him safe there. Absorbed much of the impact. Here you see from another angle. He was trying to still control the car. It didn't even hit the gravel that much. Skipped over the gravel field. Otherwise, he would have slowed down much more. Then the grass couldn't help him that much. I saw movement in the car after he had hit the wall. So, safety car with 90 right behind him. That means 90 is in the lead from Vatana Motorsports, the Lamborghini. And I would think that the 18 from Escola, the Bentley, would come up shortly. It wasn't the case. 90 took a nap. Here we are, the Bentley right there, trailing behind. I'm thinking that the mandatory pit stop is under investigation for car 60. Who's 60 right there? Painkiller Racing, Thailand. Ganchanapat. Everybody's with the fact that was an awesome wipeout there. Not to Wood. Couldn't believe the amount of wheel bounce and wheel hop in the back of the Super 86 machine from Toyota Team Thailand. Wasn't sure if it was because of the rumble strip or not. All I saw was bouncy wheels in the back. Lost traction, and then caused him to spin out over, skipping over the gravel, and straight into the grass. Now everybody's behind the safety car, and equalized. Lambo, Bentley, Ferrari, Porsche, and the other Toyota 86, the only one left. Lights are off on the safety car. That was pretty quick. No, still got lights going on. Maybe they need to clear out more debris. Okay, good. So safety car will be in this lap, as confirmed from the reports coming in now. And everybody getting the go-ahead to go back to racing, normal mode as well. My bet is that the Escola car will be able to pounce on the 90 machine with only 14.5 minutes left to go. That Bentley is about to pounce. It's like a parade of supercars right here for you. Safety car going back into pit row. Wow, a lot of rubber coming off of the track there. GTC car, Toyota Team Thailand, the 38 is still out there. Still good to go racing. It's green, green, green. Back to racing now again. First pair up once again. Let's see if 90 is going to be taken over really quick by the 18 machine. Escola on the inside line. With a kink on the left turn on turn 2. It's too late for him to catch up now. 90 being put back in second position. Out by the U-turn by turn number 3. It's pretty much not a match for that. Spin out by 89. He was currently in the 3rd position. Now dropping like a fly. Sing Motorsports Team Thailand, 89. Buriram Pakdi and Van Dam, the team that sadly just spun out there. Here's a new shot for you. And that's why. Bentley up front with countdown of 12 or so minutes left to go. The Bentley is known to have around 700 to 800 horsepower. But of course with the restrictor plate, he's reduced in power. 59, almost touching there with the Ferrari on the inside lane. Side by side. Toyota, the 38 machine, gets overtaken. Here's the 155 up against the 13, I believe, China against China. '59 on the inside. '59 looking good. Buriram Pakdi. '59 machine in 4th position overall. Here's a 13 machine for you. A shot. Absolute Racing in 5th overall. Drops down from 4th. '59 machine coming around the corner through turns 9. Everybody coming through the slalom. Top of the grid, we've got number 18 for going for first. 90 machine from Vatana going for second. 159 Vatana Motorsports. Third. 59 from Sing Plan B, Absolute Racing in 4th. 155 machine and Motorsports, Absolute Racing in 5th. Down by 15th position from Sing Motorsports Team Thailand. 89 machine, why is he flashing his lights up against the next Ferrari? Sing Motorsports, gotta let him go, 23. With around 10 minutes left to go, anything can happen. Absolute Racing, number 13, drops down to 6. '89, asking for the right of passage. Back to back 72, bumper to bumper with the donut. But the Porsche's got to go first. Be quick. Be quick racing. got some white smoke coming from the brakes, most likely. 72 right there. Alif Hamden. Alif is going to give way to the Ferrari or not. Yes, he's moving over onto the side. Ooh, swipes him back over there on the inside now. The Ferrari goes onwards with Ron Van Dam team. And finally gets its way. Carlo Van Dam. Car number 60 gets a drive-through for max number of pit stop crew infringement. Wow. Now that means that max number of pit stop crew, that means they probably use more than the 4 allocated for each car if you decide to come in for pits. 28 machine back in pits from Vatana. A lot of damage from the front end, as you can see there. Carbon fiber exposing the front wheel. Cannot go forward like that. That's a lot of money for the McLaren. Can't go in for a quick fixer-upper. Dunkin' Donuts right there for you. 60 machine. Currently on track. Painkiller Racing Thailand. Oh, and that is the smash up replay for you. There you see the 28 machine. Losing parts as he's going along. Radiator and all about to come off. He had to come back into pits. No choice about it. Most likely the teammate says, you got to come in. Because the driver wouldn't be able to see that from where he was sitting. And because of that, 28 is in the pits. '23 up passing 60. 60 goes back into pit. Paul going back into the pit row. Painkiller. Top of the game right now is this 18 machine. Boom Ganadi Kusiri driving that monster around track. 90 still right behind him. The Lamborghini is pushing 256.2 kph. Here's Buddy up with 159 from Vatana as well. 256.2, matching the speeds. Both these Lambos, they're probably going all out, following similar or same lines. First up, the 18, giving a 9.5 lead in a gap. Talk about a big stretch there. Meanwhile, Akihiro behind by like 10 seconds in the 159 Lambo. The orange Lambo following the green one there from Vatana Motorsports. Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. 59 machine in the 4th position. And Motorsports by Absolute Racing in 5th. Adderley Fong and Sheng Kung Fu, 13 machine in 6th. Takes guts to drive single-handedly for the 1-hour race here. 60 minutes of grueling racing. Temperatures rising inside cabin. Both Lambos matching VMAX speed. That's nice to know. Going all out. But the lap speed goes to Escola by AS Motorsports, car number 18, with a 134.121, causing him to lead further and further up front in pole position in the lead. Over around 9 seconds ahead of the 90 Lamborghini. stretching that 9-second lead up to 11 seconds now. Escola 18 machine is running away. Car 28 gets a drive-through incident at turn 3, so he's getting a drive-through. All right, switching up. Do we have 90 dropping down just a bit? Yes, back up to the top is 159 from Vatana. Sort of like taking turns up front. 3.5 minutes left to go. And it looks like it's a battle for second, even though they're from the same team, similar cars. Meanwhile, here's the 89 machine from Sing Motorsports Team Thailand, 89. Van Dam. Carlo Van Dam. Three minutes left to go on the counter. Once again, Kanditi Gusiri, 18 machine up front. The 159 machine is in second now after doing a switch up with number 90. And then Kantasaku Siri, 59 machine, following up with Adderley Fong, 155. And then Chang Kung Fu in 13 machine in 6th place. Listen to those engines roaring past here. Here's 59 for you. Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing, currently in 4th position. '59 putting up a charge with only about a wee bit about 1 minute and a half left for the race. He's pushing it forward. Looks like could be some exciting times right here. '59 looking for a punch right through on the inside lane. 90 about to get past in. Yes, he does. On the inside lane onto the 9, 10, 11 curves that I love so much. The 90 machine from Vatana gets a good old surprise from Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. '59 machine coming up hard on the Audi. That was unexpected. Putting a last-minute charge with only about 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go on the race here for Thailand Supercar GTM plus GTM GT Asia round 4. See what I mean by leaving things up to the last minute? I was about to think that not much is going to change in the situation between the Lambos, but then suddenly the orange Lamborghini up front, Vatana Motorsports 159 is going to have to deal with the charge from Sing Plan B, and also gets passed again. 90 gets passed by another Audi for 155. And Sport Motors by Absolute Racing. What is going on with Vatana over there for the 90 machine? He seems to be slowing down. Audi comes up from out of nowhere. Well, I shouldn't say nowhere. I was just saying, you know, out of the TV shot there. And suddenly they're up front. For manufacturers, they should be very happy there. Audi just able to pull this magical pass right there. Here's the Bentley up front. All right. Let's just take, should we take the checker right here? Yes or no? Way up front is the lead. Still going for another lap, I suppose. Here's the number 13 coming up. Absolute Racing. Passing the Lamborghini 90. 90's dropping in power or something. Here's the stretch. Okay, 90's about to put a stop. Ooh, a little bit, almost of a touch there. 13 looking to pass 90 up front. See if he's going to duck in on the inside lane, yes or no. Thai driver and Chinese driver. The highlight on them, on the Vatana Motorsports, once he goes a little bit over the track there, 90 loses it to 13. Audi, another Audi passed through the gates. That was currently held by the Lambos by Vatana. Meantime, 18 still up front, not a care in the world. The only thing he cares for right now is that podium win up front, checkered flag. There you get it. An hour of racing in Escola by AS Motorsports clinches in for number 1. Second goes to Vatana Motorsports 159. 59 machine. Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing goes for third. N Sport Motors by Absolute Racing goes for fourth for 155 machine. 13 goes into 5 from Absolute Racing. The 90 machine that was in a good lead for much of the race finished in 6th place for Vatana Motorsport. And the 89 from Sing Motorsport Team Thailand finishes in 7th place. Toyota Team Thailand, the 38 machine, comes in at 8th. We'll wait for the final official results. Much of the race was pretty much led by Escola AS Motorsports, so it was no surprise that he did finish first, giving such a big gap and stretching from, started with a 3-second gap, then an 8-second gap, going to 11-second gap. There was no chance of catching that Bentley by the 159, even though he tried so hard from Vatana. But still, 2nd place is good. And this is still just the wee beginnings of the season for Thailand Super Series 2018. And this is the finish of the race. Round 4. Here we are with the official results. Escola wins it, takes down number 1. Vatana goes for 2nd with Jono, Lesser, and Akihiro. And Gantasak Gusari from Sing Plan B Absolute Racing for 3rd. The 18 machine, of course, Kandati Gusari and Wutikon, of course, takes the win with all 36 laps under their belt. Adderley Fong gets it for 4th place. N Sport by Absolute Racing. Chang Kung Fu, the 13 machine, was able to pass out Pizza Nu and K Van for the 5th win. And Vatana there gets another place. They're up in 6th place with the 90 machine. And then Waterwood and Carlo gets it for 7th place. We're going to throw it into highlights, lots of highlights, and we'll be right back. with all the exhaustion. Must have been the heat exhaustion. The drivers must have gone through a whole lot of heat there. It was like a sauna. A cold bottle of water there gives them much needed refreshment. So with all the cars coming into the weighing station just to have to make sure their weight and confirm. One hour of racing in this weather, very hot. While we're going on to the awards given off at the podium, throwing into some highlights.
In third place, Kantasak Kusari and Buriram Bhakti. In second place, Jono Lester, Akihiro Asai. And the winners, Kanti Kusari, Vutikon, Intrapuvasak. We'd like to invite everybody for the photo shoot together, please.
Thank
you very much once again. Confirm to open their champagnes.